Hello, it's me, Avenel. So, bring this a little closer here. Um, as I've been going through my process of kind of the changes that have been happening in my life due to health and just stuff. Let's just go with that. Some stuff happened. Anyway, um, one of the things that has been kind of helping me with my perspective on things is that I really believe that in every situation, circumstance, every person, every place, there's something, and I like to call it like the magic, right? There's something there that's special, and a lot of it we don't notice a lot of the time. And so, because there are so many things that are um, rough right now, let's just say, um, I've been a little bit more intentional about noticing, like, where's the magic, you know? And one of the places that, well, people that has been pretty obvious to me where the magic is. I shoot, I hate how I cry on these. Um, I have a magical sister that I live with. I have another sister too, and I'm sure she's magic also, but she doesn't have to live with me. Um, Sorry. My sister has very special kind of magic. Um, and it's I have a lot of crazy thoughts, crazy ideas, impulses, whatever, you know. Um, I'm not always the easiest person to to deal with. I'm definitely not easy to live with. I've got lots of little things that have to be just so, and and I kind of didn't always realize how much that was going on, how much people, my sister especially, was accommodating a lot of those things, and not just accommodating, but doing it with grace. And I have known a lot of people of a lot of different types, a lot of different, um, just different stages in life. People I've worked with, friends, and it's a lot of people listen to people in order to come to a conclusion and then decide almost immediately what they think about what they heard and then respond accordingly. But my sister um, seems to be one of the people who is able to, and not just able to, it's just the way that she is. She listens to understand and really understand. She's a reflective person. And even if something I say sounds super crazy or weird, she doesn't respond, and she'll be quiet for a minute. And sometimes people will do that and they'll be quiet and it's like a quiet judgment. But with her, she really is reflecting on it. And then she will usually ask a probing question that makes me think about it. And then I'm able to kind of answer something or see a side of it I didn't see without even being told, because she's just curious and actually wants to understand. And I've seen it in a lot of places and settings. And she is also, she's that way with people. And the thing that is kind of a double-edged sword, I think, for people who are reflective like that, who take it and really think about it and want to understand, is when she does that, so often the way that she does it and asks a question and all of that is so gentle, I guess, that it reflects it back at me, and then I think of something and I have this insight, and I'm like, wow, this is so amazing. And sometimes I don't even realize that she was even there at all. Like, not like literally, but like I have this aha moment and never realized that it's because it was reflected off of her. And so I've seen in many settings that kind of thing where she will say something and it starts this process of people going, oh, and then people have a realization and nobody even realizes that she was part of it. And so it's not like a judgment on other people or anything. It's just something I've noticed. And very often she is a person who doesn't quite get noticed as much in a group because she's very gentle. Her way with people is very gentle and thoughtful. And so oftentimes you get lost in the kerfuffle with the people who are loud or weird like me, or and I say weird in a nice way. I'm not saying it as an insult to myself. I like myself. But anyway, I'm so emotional today. I just wanted to acknowledge that magic, and I want to start doing a few of these just finding the magic in things videos in general. But one of the series of videos that I really want to start is going to be about my magical sister, her magic, her point of view. This is totally just what I'm assuming and imagining based on my experience, that are going to be videos of what her perspective must be like living with, there are 4 people in our home, and she has to put up with a lot, let's just say that. And she does it so gracefully that sometimes I think we, the other inhabitants of the home, take for granted what it must be like. And so I'm going to do it in as funny of a way as possible because I need laughter right now, and I think everybody does in the world. We always need a good laugh, and but I do want to acknowledge it because especially, I mean always, but especially at this season in my life, it's been something that's been really valuable and really I don't know, I just want to point it out. It's one thing that's interesting about and I don't know if it's all reflective people or just her or what, but she is a person who oftentimes will be in a role that, like I said, it bounces an idea that kind of bounces off of her and goes back to somebody else and they get credit for the idea, basically. Not like it's a big deal or credit, but you know what I'm saying? Like, anyways, it doesn't get noticed. But if you are a person in a group and you say something or you do something and it doesn't get noticed and somebody else gets credit, my magical sister will point it out and say, hey, and she will make sure that that person gets noticed. And that's something that sometimes those little teeny splashes of magic can be huge for us because we're all our own little, all of our worlds are a little bit of a mess sometimes, and sometimes those little dashes of magic are what get us through the day. And there's so much more, and I hope that I can bring some of them out a little bit more in a funny way, in a way that's just a little bit more fun, and I don't have to cry so much because I just get so emotional, guys. I don't even know. So that's it for now, and I hope that I hope I can do her justice.